again, I'm going to make Inch's Lane soap today. This one I haven't made on camera for a fair few number of months, so we're going to make it again. So this is like a nice medicinal blend. It smells a little bit like Vicks Vapor Rub or like a cold and flu remedy. If you want the essential oil blend, excuse me, this is available as a cold and flu essential oil blend on my Etsy, which will be down below. So if you want to make this this blend, obviously not this soap, but this blend, then feel free. It's in my Etsy shop with all my recipes, and there's lots of little bits and pieces in there, so take a look. I'm just going to bring my mould there. So this one has a white base with blue poppy seeds and a dark navy blue colour running through it, and then I'll peak the top with the chopstick. So I'm just going to stick blend and come back. Emulsify that. So I need to I just want to get that bit all into this base mixture. Otherwise, we'd have problems. Just stir that in. I'm going to reuse that from my dark navy blue swirl. For it now. So the majority of this is white, and then the rest is dark blue. And then the white we put the poppy seeds so that they stand out. Okay, so I want to do my colour. So we're using charcoal and ultramarine blue. So I have a big bucket of charcoal here. So I'm going to put in about 1, 2, and then my ultramarine, a little smidge. And we're going to just do that by eye because I want to get it the perfect navy blue. I don't want it to look black. So I'm just going to pour that white in there and put my poppy seeds in before I forget, because I don't want to, don't want to forget. Okay, that's it. I need a few. Those back. Ooh, just made me think of poppy seeds on bread. That's such a lovely taste. Right, I'm going to stick around this white first and pour it with some of my essential oils. So the colour is that colour because of the patchouli. Everything else is clear. I just got to tell you how good this smells. It's like the most comforting scent ever. This reminds me of my grandma's, because grandma always had this pea green medicine chest. It's the whole name of this soap is it's called Inch's Lane, that's where we used to live, and it was my grandma's house, and then we ended up living there. So this scent always reminds me of my grandma and my grandpa. Okay, I've got a really dark navy blue now. It will still look black to you in there, but it is actually navy blue. And we're going to move fast because everything's quickening, thickening up on me. You can feel the heat coming off this, so I need to just work a little faster to get it made. There's a lot of blue because I've had to faff making that colour right, so there'll be some serious swirlage in this one. High pours first. Oh, like that over there. Oh. So, just a bit more in there. too much. We've got a bit of blue left for the top. Quite a bit in there. Just do that a minute, and I'm gonna just clean up that mess because I can't look at it. Okay, with my chopstick. Sorry if you can't see very well, it's just I'm having to rush because it's near the end of the day and I've got a couple, just this one and another batch to make today, and I'm done. Okay, that'll be a lovely swirl in there. There's heat coming off this, is pretty intense. I don't really remember it doing this to me, but it is today. It's definitely going to look good when it's textured in a minute. So there's going to be a load of really lovely contrast with that white and that really deep dark navy blue. Something about the French navy, just oh, so good. Okay, we need to leave this now for, let me give it a swirl like that. We're going to leave it for about 5 minutes. I'm going to come back and texture it over the top, doing the peaks. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, I just did the first few peaks. There's parts of it that are ready underneath and parts of it that aren't. I've got to do it now, otherwise we'll get too thick and it won't work at all. So at least we're getting nice. Oh God, it's so lovely. I love this soap so much. So all my favourites have been out of stock for a couple of months actually, this one. That's not good, is it? These are the ones that I'm supposed to keep in stock all the time as well. There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave it there and just lift that up, that end a little bit more. Anywhere else? Just there. A bit at the end. Okay, I'm going to be really careful not to touch it. I'm going to get a picture of that for you so that you can see what it looks like, and I will see you for the cut. Rightio, time to cut Inches Lane then. Let's put some gloves on. Okay. So here's the soap. You're quite far away from me on that. You're on a tripod and you're a bit far away from me, but I can zoom you in at the most important bits if I need to. Get a wet cloth. Okay, you know what I'm like for the little bits. We don't like the bits. So I'm just watching, I know you like it when I tell you what I'm watching. I'm watching Bailey Sarian talking about the Menendez brothers. I mean, I know the case because I've watched the documentary. In fact, there's two, isn't there? No, sorry, the one was the Netflix thing. And then I watched a documentary and I watched several other videos as well, but she's given a new take on it, so I'm just about to find out. The video states something like this new evidence could get them off or something, so I'm going to find out what's going on there. But that was a horrific story. Horrid, horrid, horrid. The whole thing. horrible. I don't know why we watch these things, but it's always interesting looking in on people's lives. But yeah, sometimes it's just like, God almighty. Okay, now I'll clean up the bits again. Sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just going to cut these into loaves. Oh yeah, got some decent swirlage in there by the looks of things. You can see that. I'll bring you a bit closer in a second, otherwise I'm not going to be able to show you the close-ups of the soap because I'm too far away from you. But yeah, interesting. This one always gets like really cool swirls in it. It's one of the nicest ones I make. I love this soap so much. So much. Okay, let me just have a look at that in a minute. Okay, I'll trim that one off. I'm not in the mood to be at work today. You might be able to tell by my demeanour I'm tired and I just want to go home and read my book. But I've got stuff to do, so I'm going to go as fast as I can and finish up here. I've already cut 3 other batches and I filmed several videos, so we will hopefully have a few new videos for you within the next few weeks. I've not been making soap much, I've been working on that website, so I have yeah, just been catching up making soaps this week. Everything takes so long. So I could do with a person to cut the soaps, but then that's the best bit for me, so I don't really want to have a person to cut my soaps for me. Matt sometimes comes in and helps, but I don't want him to. It's the most important bit, isn't it? It's the cutting. It's the nicest bit. Yeah, I like making them, but the cut is like the best. It's the best. So let's get these samples done, and then move on to the loaves. So I get about 9 samples per batch of these, and then if I need to cut any more up for samples then I will, but these look really nice. Look at that. I'm going to just bring you a close-up now, just so you can see a bit better. There you go. Okay, I'm going to trim. Let's just trim off those horrible jaggedy bits. And cut them into bars. Oh yeah, right off the bat we got a lovely bar. That's the end cut. I've got a bit of a texture on the back there that I don't want. Just get that off. It's just where it heats up and it causes little bubbles. You don't want those. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, nice. I've just been over the park in our town just to walk the dogs for a little while, and there's peregrine falcon over there up on the bow tower of what was there was an old abbey in our town years ago, before Henry VIII ruined it all. So I take them over there in the daytime, and there's been this peregrine falcon up there for a really long time, or a pair of them, and today the noise that it's kicking up is just unreal. So somebody's sitting on a bench just watching them and listening to them all day. But yeah, it's like they are, I don't know what's going on, whether they're teaching the young ones to fly or something, but yeah, the noise is crazy. Okay, I think I need to wipe my lens in a minute. There you go, these are nice. You can just see those poppy seeds in there, so all those little black pieces, what look like black pieces, are actually blue poppy seeds. There we go, I'm just going to wipe that lens off a second. Okay, hope that's a bit better, should be a bit clearer. Just looked a bit dirty. These are lovely, aren't they? Look at that. This is I think the chunkiest I've ever made these. Normally I cut these a bit different, but this time I thought, no, I'm going to do like the proper chunks. So they are, oh god, they're lovely. And that colour blue is gorgeous. You can see it now. You can kind of, sorry. You can now see that it's navy blue and not black. I hope you can. Anyway, I can see that on that viewfinder. Beautiful. Beautiful bars. Okay, so last two from this one, and that'll be me done. I'm moving on to the next one after this. I'm not sure what I'm making yet. But yeah, I'm going to give you some new videos. That's nice. Looks like a piece of art. Look at that. Very, very pretty. Okay, so that is Inches Lane all done. So these will be ready, ooh, how long have we got? It'll be like the start of August. So look out for these and I'll be back on the website once they're ready. Okay, I will see you for the next video. Ta-ta.